fully cured. It looks decent. I'll give it a sand back with like a 400 wet, and it should turn out pretty decent. I'm just gonna put some like spray can black on it, some matte black. I can't afford paint right now, and also it's gonna be a massive job. It's a massive job just to mask off the shed and get everything clean. So for now I'll just put like a black stripe in. Yeah. Looks stupid, but you know, it'll look stupid, but yeah, I'm happy with the result. And I can paint it again if I respray this truck, which I'd love to do. But yeah, that's a later on thing. Inside shouldn't matter too much, but I'll get it nice enough. But yeah. All right. Make sure that the sanding is nice and uniform and flat, and here I've just hand sanded it because it's not really visible, but if you are fussy you can use a tiny block on that, and I've just gone and sanded that too. Yeah, it's first with 150 and then 400, and then checked it with my hands, like felt it and poured water over it, cleaned it so I can get a good look at it. It's pretty good, but you can see that you might be able to see that there's small holes in the filler, like down here there's quite a few. That's no good because that will actually show through if you paint over it, but if you use 2K paint it should fill it up, but that's always a risk. It takes maybe a couple of minutes just to fill it up with spot putty, which is a 1K putty, and then sand it again with 400. And it'll be nice, but I don't have any, and this is a budget repair, so I'm just gonna go ahead and paint over it anyway. But yeah, all right, on to the next. All right, here we are after about 3 coats. Yeah, it looks quite decent, but you know, if you look close enough and the light catches it, you can see the holes, which is quite, yeah. But yeah, this is a budget respray. Obviously you can see where I need a bit more body fill on that side. Even up top here, I mean, if I had the body filler, I would have done it. But you know, for my first ever cut and weld, and like a structural cut and weld at that, like I'm pretty happy. Like, also got the back area, all the rust covered with primer. But yeah, there's the front. I actually left the, I actually didn't mask that because I wanted to, you know, hey, that's a bit ugly and old and sun faded, so why not? Oh, look, I missed a dent on the top. Could have repaired that, but then I probably would have ran out of body filler. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy. Rightio guys, here's the repairs. A couple of days later, paint's on, it's cured. The weather has been good. It's raining now, but yeah, for some reason there's a little cracking up here. Could be the body filler. I'm not too sure. It probably is the paint. The body filler I used was about 6 months old. It was at the bottom of the tub. I used like thinner just to push it out. Maybe it's a problem. Maybe it isn't. I'll find out later. But yeah, the body filler I could have used a bit more just to make it a bit nicer on these lines. I could have taken more of that, but I would have had to re-weld that. Yeah, because that's actually with the steel, where the new steel I put in, so I'd significantly thin that, have to weld it back up, and that'd be a nightmare. Yeah, probably there can put a bit more body filler. I mean, it is my first time doing this sort of repair. Such a complicated like patch. It was like that, and then you've got that, and you've got so many different angles to account for. Yeah, it was pretty hard. I mean, that's probably why for getting it done in industry, you get like a cut, like a B pillar cut, A pillar cut, whatever cut you need, and then you just cut out the old stuff, and then you position your new steel in, you mount that in, align it, and just weld it in, and it's nice, and yeah, and everything's pretty good. But doing it like this is definitely an old school method, one that I need more practice on, but you know, for my first time I'm pretty happy. It could have been a lot worse. That repair's nice. It's a bit too straight. I could have hammered it in some more, but yeah, overall very happy. Unfortunately, thinning the body filler to make it work was a fail. It was an old trick that I had learnt in the paint shop when we were out of body filler and waiting on the delivery truck to deliver a new tin. I learnt from a more experienced guy that adding a bit of thinner to the crappy old stuff makes it easier to apply, and it becomes more workable. But my body filler was 6 months old, not like in the paint shop where we would have a new tin come in every week or so. You may notice that my roof racks and roof box are installed. I will feature this in a later video. Also, it's worth mentioning that I did reuse the crappy body filler. I was unsure as to if it was the body filler being the problem, and this did not work out well for me. But at the time I was pretty happy I had completed a major repair, and I was just unaware that the body filler was the problem, and I may or may not have to repair this again in the near future. Stay tuned to find out more. it.